hidden for decades, now exposed. Nigel Farage claims he's uncovered the real Keir Starmer, not the cautious politician we see today, but the lawyer who once wrote the manual on how European human rights law should dominate Britain's courts. When the Human Rights Act was passed in 1998, the British public was reassured it would not hand power to Strasbourg. Lord Chancellor Derry Irvine promised that domestic judges would only consider European rulings, not be bound by them. Home Secretary Jack Straw insisted British judges would lead, not follow. But just 1 year later, a young barrister named Keir Starmer published a book titled European Human Rights Law. This handbook, revealed again by GB News, urged courts and politicians to embrace a new way of thinking, one where human rights law shaped every decision between the state and its citizens. Starmer described the Act's enormous potential and urged leaders to apply it fully across politics, law, and public life. Farage says this is the smoking gun. For a quarter of a century, he argues, British sovereignty has been eroded by an activist interpretation of European law, not by accident, but by design. And the man at the heart of it? Today's Prime Minister. Fast forward to 2024. Starmer himself admitted those early writings shaped his career. He described drawing inspiration from the European Convention on Human Rights for everything I have done since. Farage calls this proof that Starmer is a maximalist, not a minimalist when it comes to Europe's power over Britain. The controversy now collides with the migrant crisis. Supporters of reform say Britain can never stop the boats. Without leaving the ECHR entirely, they argue Strasbourg judges block deportations and delay removals for years. Critics of Farage counter that human rights law protects freedoms and keeps government accountable. Mistakes in rulings, they say, don't mean the framework is flawed, but the politics are clear. This battle cuts to the heart of sovereignty,